Okay. Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. I want to say this right now. You can disagree with me all you want. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, look, if you enjoy these shits, that's fine. Look, I'm not going to criticize you. I'm not going to take you away from what you like. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that right now. We're WWE. No, Square Enix. Basically, if you look at WWE, that's what Square Enix is doing. Square Enix is no different than WWE. These are two companies that I actually adore and love as a kid, as a teenager, and then a little bit as an adult. A little bit. I said a little bit because once you become an adult, you start realizing this company has done a lot of flaws, even when you were enjoying some of their games, obviously. But when you look back at them now, you be like, okay, I can. Hold on for a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. So, like I said before, I can. Okay, with WWE and Square Enix, they both, in my opinion, the same way as they both the same way, in my opinion, the way they are. I gotta turn this shit off. Turn this off. Yeah, bye. Do not disturb me, bitch. Anyways, so Square Enix and WWE, to me, they have been the same for quite a while. They haven't changed since, if I want to give a good timeline, since the PS3 era. And a lot of people might go back to WWE saying that hasn't been good since the Attitude Era. And let's be real, I love the Ruthless Aggression Era. I mean, I grew up with it, obviously. But it's not like I didn't grow up with the Attitude Era either. Guys, I was born in 1993. So the time when I was a little bit older, I was already watching the Attitude Era, but at the same time, not to say I didn't remember the invasion angle or the Attitude Era, basically like that. You think I didn't went back on YouTube or anything like that on WWE shit and went back to see some of those stuff, especially the Golden Era? Yeah. Did I watch all of it? Fuck no. Who would? There's so much. Seriously. Seriously. I'm still going to the point where the McMahons first started to become part of the wrestling community. Did you know that back then WWE used to own the boxing shit? No wonder Shane McMahon wanted to do something of UFC, kind of like his grandfather did boxing. He owned boxing while his son owned wrestling, and Vince McMahon was like, "No, what the fuck?" See, history was trying to repeat itself right there, and Vince tried to stop it. Why? 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 Oh, cause he's a stubborn old man. No, how do you not know that he saw that shit and he wanted to stop it right away? You don't know that. And then Shane McMahon's son could have made a fucking great wrestling product. Who knows? Who knows? He has two sons, right? Or three sons? I don't know. We're still waiting for some of these McMahons when they do come to WWE to see what they do with the fuck to do with the WWE. Because the media has no choice but to bring the McMahons into WWE because they are global phenomenons into themselves. All right. If you took them out of WWE, they're already a global household name phenomenon, like Looney Tunes, like Bugs Bunny. I'm dead fucking serious. If you're a wrestling fan, you know the McMahons. All right. My grandfather knows the McMahons. He knows how corrupt they are. My mother knows how corrupt they are. I know how corrupt they are. Everyone knows how corrupt this fucking company is. And I just told you 3 generations of me telling you that they told me 2 generations, and me, the 3rd generation, telling you that this is how much this company is fucking corrupt. They were corrupt even before Vince even took over. Alright? Nothing's new with this corrupt fucking piece of shit company that I love, but at the same time, to be honest, it needs to be destroyed. It needs to be shut down. It needs to be shut down. For all the allegations, for all the bullshit that has come out through that company, it should have been shut down. I'm surprised they didn't shut down when Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero died. Yep, I said it. I said it. Oh, I'm sorry I'm so controversial. I don't give a shit. I say it right now. That company should have shut fucking down when those 2 motherfuckers died. Yep, I said it. Yep, I said it. You can disagree with me all you want. That's fine. That's fine. But you can't tell me that at that point, the company washed their hands. Isn't supposedly like some other wrestling companies are hitting people with chair shots in the head still? People need to think about that too. Oh, if the Chris Benoit thing was so bad, why is still people using chair shots? I'm not saying what happened to him, what happened. I'm not saying none of that shit. I'm not disagreeing with none of that. But guys, you need to think. Think. When something's so bad that happened to the wrestling business and another business is like, oh, we're still going to do chair shots. Cool. Is that the fault of the wrestling company? Or is that literally telling you that all of that shit was bullshit? Let's call a spade a spade. I'm not stupid. I'm not trying to be stupid here. Guys, come on. Come on. Don't fuck with me with this. Don't fuck with me with this. And then with Square Enix. Square Enix is one of those companies that does not know what the fuck to do. And I got a comment not that long ago saying that, oh, you're laughing at something that's about Disney for Kingdom Hearts 3. And I started laughing. You know why? Because look, Kingdom Hearts, if you didn't see how Kingdom Hearts was, mechanically, story-wise, how they build their world, mechanically and gameplay-wise, you would never understand the Tron movie. Spiritually and physically. That's why I fucking love that fucking movie. Alright? If you have anything, if you have an even inkling of history, video game design, you will understand and understand Tron. And then there's other people out here be like, I don't understand the Tron movie, the first 2 movies. And I'm over here like, you don't understand computers, basically. You don't understand technology. You don't understand none of that shit. That's fucking sad. But this company, Square Enix, sorry about that. But this company, Square, I didn't care for Final Fantasy Rebirth or Remake. Because I know they were going to fuck up. Alright? I have nothing to say about this company, to be quite honest with you. I have more to say about WWE than fucking Square Enix. But good God, Square. I'm not even saying that you should fucking do turn-based RPGs. I hate when people say that. Because Final Fantasy Adventures is good. And that was a classic game. And I'm literally looking at Square and I'm over here like, look at that game. You talk about bullshit of you like, oh, you're just saying this because of turn-based. No. Literally, Final Fantasy Legends became a badass because it is a badass. And you can make a game like that. Kingdom Hearts was inspired by that game. And I know it was. Don't fuck with me. I played that game before Kingdom Hearts. And I know I did. I might have been drugged up of ADHD pills and I barely remember my childhood? Yeah, that happened. No, I'm dead serious. Just goes to show what the fuck they put in fucking in those pills to give to your own child. I don't remember my fucking 4th and 5th grade just because of those ADHD pills. Fuck you guys. Don't want to be a part of this fucking ward. Fuck off. No, fuck off. Fuck off. You have no idea what's happening to the end. You don't know what they do to the individual person every fucking day. And you're over here like, oh, just take it. Just grow fucking up. I just told you I don't remember my fucking 4th and 5th grade just because of fucking government pills they gave me. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You deserve all the karma in the fucking goddamn world. Something that I don't even want to happen to my children, and you're over here like, oh yeah, you deserve it. Everyone deserves that. You deserve to fucking, there's a special place in hell for y'all that's gonna happen. I don't even know what. Seriously. Because that's the universe to decide, not me. Ooh. Seriously. Alright? It's the same way when people want to agree to Square Enix's bullshit. And I'm only here like, why you guys are agreeing to Square Enix's bullshit? Square Enix used to be a fucking phenomenon. Now over here, Atlas and other people are fucking literally destroying their ass. Square Enix has no fucking excuse. And some of these RPGs are action RPG and action RPG. And there's no excuse. Now Square Enix is failing in that route. And all of you guys are like, oh, Square Enix is doing good. No, they're not. When there's other RPGs that are better doing it than they are doing right now. I mentioned not that long ago that what if Square Enix, there's something that we saw in Shin Megami Tensei. Oh my god. You know what's sad? Enix, that's a part of this company, is the pioneers of RPG. And they're the ones that are killing it. The Enix side, the Square Enix side, they don't care. I've said that for years. And it's sad. But when I look at NX, I don't want Square to seep through and all their bullshit to go to NX. Because at that point, I'm done. I'm just... Dragon Quest has so many things, special place in my heart, to be quite honest with you. And I don't... Dragon Quest is so good that Final Fantasy wish it could be like that. Dragon Quest 11, if you ever want to get a hint of an old school Final Fantasy, play that game. Even though Dragon Quest was the first ones to do it. Alright? Still. That is top tier. Okay? That's top tier. There might yes, there's flaws with that game, but overall, it is top tier. Especially when you get the Switch version, Dragon Quest 11S. Get that definitive version. I'm sure it's already in consoles anyways, So, it's just, I don't know. We all know, hardcore fans just want really Square Enix to do great. What's that so hard? What's that so hard? What's that so hard? Are they all doing great? Really? Really? You want to lie to yourself when they're losing? You know what? I could say... I don't know what to say with this shit. I've said it 1,000 times with fucking Square Enix, and some people don't see it. I don't get it. So you hate the way I look that much for you to be blind of what's happening with Square Enix. Okay. 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 I mean, That's not my fault, but I'm not even going to talk about that. All I have to say is that this company that we all know and love, that we care about, if this company really wants, the thing is, the everyone is already talking about the movie for the day that Earth blew up, the Looney Tunes movie, that movie. Everyone is already mentioning that that movie is going to make fucking money, and Disney has no choice but to look at that movie and make animation again, because that movie is basically animation. That movie is too smooth to be fucking part of HD animation. Are you kidding me? The smoothness, the waveness, the rubberness of it. That is not 3D. That's not 3D. You can go fuck yourselves if you don't fucking agree with me. You have no idea how hand-drawn animation is. It takes time and effort. And I could see this movie took time and effort and probably years for it to come out. Alright? I remember watching a long time ago, I remember looking up online how long did a Warner Brothers short took. Sometimes it took a month or 3 months to make a short. Imagine that. Imagine that. Some of them took a month to 3 months. That's what I saw. It's probably different. It's probably what maybe I miss saw something, but that's what I saw. No, that's insane. All right, and imagine those 3 months. There's always probably another short right afterwards. They were cooking. They were cooking. Warner Brothers was cooking with these shorts back in the day. And I don't know why some of these companies are not. There's a reason why a lot of people think that if this Looney Tunes movie that comes out next month fails, then what's the point of everything? Because it literally has everything on its shoulders, sadly. But so does everything else in media. Because Final Fantasy and WWE, they have nothing to accomplish anymore. They have nothing to accomplish anymore. They have done everything. They have done everything to the point they don't have to do shit. Just regurgitate the bullshit that make themselves really big money or make themselves famous, and people will eat it up because it's familiar for them. It's nostalgia. Some people don't want to grow. Some people do, but other people don't want to grow, mainly because of these medias like WWE and Square Enix. They don't want to grow. 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 All they have to do is grow and become better and make good content. But they don't care. Oh, we're gonna make money no matter what. You know, there was one point Disney thought about that, and in the 80s, they made no money. It wasn't until the Renaissance that's when they bucked up. I hope Disney realized that now, to be quite honest with you. That's the thing. I've said this a long time ago. Everything is going to get a renaissance. It just takes time with some of them. Right now, WWE, the renaissance for them, again, they're trying to kill it. It's right there. It's literally in the bottom of their plate if they can see it. I can see it. But they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. No, seriously, they don't want it. They don't want it. And I'm over here looking at it like, you don't want it because you literally need to change your whole algorithm of the roster. Sadly, some people need to be jobbers that you like. Oh, why is this person a jobber? Well, too bad now. They're a jobber. But hey, guess what? They're a famous jobber. Congratulations. We're back to the Attitude Era, back basically. when everyone wanted to be, when everyone was hype. And I'm saying that's not back to the Attitude Era, but if you wanted to get hype with a person that was a mid-carder, that's okay. We're living in an era now that you can like whatever you like. You can like the mid-carder, you can like the middle guy, you can like the higher freaking talent. That's how it was back in the Attitude Era and everything was hot. And the thing is, that could still do that. And I'm not saying it could be the Attitude Era. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it could be still good. Especially with storylines. It's all about storylines nowadays, man. Seriously. Why is it so hard for a wrestler to say that I fucking hate you and say, oh, I fucking hate you too, and then they duke it out? That's it. That's one storyline. Not that much, but you can increase it. You can adapt to it. You can grow it like a seed. Oh, man. Some rivalries grew upon that and have become the most iconic rivalries of all time. Alright? New wrestling fans that are getting to WWE, they look back at the old golden days and guess who they find that's more appealing to them? Ooh, Macho Man Randy Savage. Of course. Of course. Of course. By the way, don't sleep on Doink. Please. The original Doink. Please do not sleep on him. Please don't. Please don't. He's like back in the day Kurt Angle. Yep. Nope. No, I said it. I said it. No, I fucking said it. I fucking said it. You have a problem with it? Alright, fine. But you need to tell me you mean to tell me Doink did the same things that other wrestlers did? And then when I say Kurt Angle, I'm like, he didn't do things that other wrestling did, especially around that time. I remember when Kurt Angle first started. I mean, when John Cena first started. That's why when I look at this whole retirement stuff for John Cena, some people might be like, oh, why is John Cena not there? And I'm over here like, it doesn't really matter because this motherfucker's retired. He doesn't really need to be there. I mean, he should be there after Elimination Chamber, I would say that. As of right now, in my opinion, he should not be there until Elimination Chamber. You might think that's bad, but to be quite honest, I business-wise, it doesn't make sense for him to be there. It doesn't make sense to be there. Why do you think business-wise? It's because there's no money to it. There's no money for it. There's no money for it. Guys, they don't care for it. That's why they haven't done it. If they didn't do it, it's because there's no money for it. Even though you think there is, and I think there is too, but guess what? They're not going to do it. You see? It's harsh. It's harsh. Trust me, man. Trust me. Trust me. You could disagree with me, but this is what I kind of see from it. But again, that's just me. Again, you could disagree with me, and that is fine. Everyone has different opinions of how they see this wrestling stuff and Sqawn Enix stuff. Because me, look, I only say this because I adore these companies, but the way they're acting, it's sad. It's sad. I'm not gonna say it kills me. It's just sad. It is. It's just sad. It is. It's just sad. It's not even me to get angry with. I mean, it's not even me to like even ponder to be like, oh, this is the worst shit I've ever seen. No, it's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. Around the 2000, people hated the 2010s, 11, 12s, 13, 14s. People hated that era too. But now everyone looks back at that era and be like, can we get that back, please? And I'm over here like, yeah. And all you guys talk shit about it. And I'm over here like, guys, trust me, it could be worse. And look at what it is now. I'd rather have that era than this era. Because this era is stupid. And they always keep changing eras. Oh, this is this era. This is this era. I don't count it. I still call this the reality era. Because the reality era is that, hey, this shit is bullshit. That's reality, bitch. That's the reality. The reality is WWE is BS. Is BS. Is BS. Look, you can enjoy what you like, and I enjoy some of the stuff that they put too, but it's not a lot. It's not even the whole show. It's just probably bits and pieces that I like, or what I like with the characters and stuff like that, and that's fine. You can agree. You can disagree with me and agree with me with that too all the time, and that's fine too. Because again, we're wrestling fans. We can think that all this is shit, or we can give and take and be like, you know what, I actually like this. That is like bullshit, but I can take this mainly because I like cheese. I love cheesiness. Cheesiness, I've never criticized. Why? Because it's wrestling. It's wrestling. It's wrestling. Wrestling could be like literally anime, but it does not doesn't want to. But when I look at the old wrestling events, sometimes it acts anime, and I'm over here like, guys, I do not who I don't know who thought about that, but they should keep going with that. And please, if it's someone that's not good at doing wrestling, I mean, well, booking wrestling and shit like that, then it's probably not even worth it. So it's the same thing from the Final Fantasy games. If you're not good at booking a Final Fantasy game, then might as well not even fucking do it. You need to create new stars. You see how Final Fantasy is so similar to WWE. Square, you need to create new stars. You need to create new icons, new legends. People look back at Final Fantasy 4, 9, 8, 7, and they say they're iconic, they're classics. So, why you can't do that again? Why? Why? It's not that hard. And it doesn't, I get it, it doesn't happen overnight. The same thing with Triple H, it doesn't happen overnight. But I gave this motherfucker time already, and he's not doing good. He's not. Triple H is not doing good. He's not doing good. He's not. He's not. Triple H should be working for somebody instead of him being in charge. Yes. Yep. I said it. I said it. I said it. I don't know who needs to be there, or maybe Triple H just needs to get fired, man. And a lot of people be like, "Oh, I like what Papa H has done." I'm like, to be honest, 95% of the time, I don't give a shit. I at one point I actually cared. At one point, now I don't. Now I don't. Now I don't. It didn't last that long though for me to not give a fuck. I just don't get it with this company, man. You know what's even this is why I blame the crowd. The crowd is stupid. Yes, the crowd is stupid. When you scream into the Undertaker saying one more match and so does Triple H, you guys are out of fucking touch either, or you so deep into your childhood that you don't even want to change. And I'm over here like, and you can't grow. And I'm over here like that's it. This is the wrestling fans that they're catering to. Nostalgic motherfuckers that live with their mom, but they don't. Maybe some of them do. Hell, I live with my mom. And I'm looking at this shit and I'm over here like, what the fuck? We all had different circumstances. If you want to tell me my circumstances, why this shit happened, I'll let you fucking know. If you want to be a little pissy bullshit online, like a lot of people want to do. It's sad. Again, it's sad. You guys want rather see people fight than actually fucking growing on. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. So Final Fantasy, the next Final Fantasy game. Wow. Final Fantasy 17 or the next Final Fantasy game, I don't know. I would love to have World of Final Fantasy 2. Cause that game is fire. That game is fire. That game is good. But Where's the other? That's the thing. I'm trying to look at anything that's coming out from Square, and there's not really nothing coming out. And most people might be like, well, the only thing I can see is what, Kingdom Hearts 4? That's going to get delayed. So is fucking GTA 6. Yep. I've been saying this forever. It's going to get delayed. Even my friend agreed it's going to get delayed. Every GTA game and Kingdom Hearts game has been delayed. It's going to be delayed. Okay? It's going to be delayed. Don't cry like a little bitch. It's going to be delayed. It's going to be delayed. It is. It's going to be delayed. And I've already said it already. Never mind. That's another story for another day. This is about Final Fantasy and WWE. So I think about both of these companies at the end of the day when I shut this down. When I close this video. Both of these companies need to change and grow. And to be quite honest, I'm not holding my breath. Alright? If this company wants to die a failure, die as a memory, die as a fucking piece of shit, as it is, then go ahead. I mean, I don't work in the company. I could have fought back. But no. Well, why? You don't care how the fans think. You don't care how the hardcore fans think. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. If you did, let's not even get into that, to be quite honest with you. I could be here all day if I talked about that. But you stop caring. So, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Be safe, guys. Tell me what you guys think down below. Tell me what you guys think about WWE and Square Enix. Because these two companies are so similar in my opinion. I look at them as very, very similar. Very, very similar. And it's sad that both of these companies have fallen from grace to the point that these companies have made the biggest iconic games of all time. Look, some of us might not like Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy 13. I like both. But, and yes, I make fun of both anyways. Obviously. But I still like them. But, even though people are looking back at those games and they're saying, we will take those than what you're giving us right now. Because at least you try, you put heart. Because that's the era we live in now. If people would see if you tried effort and you put heart in it. Back then, if you did, people would still talk shit about your product. But nowadays, people would be like, oh, you actually cared. I might not like it, but at least you cared. You know? And that's all that mattered. That's all that mattered sometimes, man. I'll see you guys later. Be safe.